So, hello friends, we are at the Posthuman Townhall number 11. This is so cool and crazy. And today we will speak about many interesting things. We want to share with you some results, and let's start from the overview of PHMN stats, because I think this is one of the most interesting moment for the whole community. So if we will check PHMN stats for the last year, we can check last 5 minutes. We will look at the last 1 year. We can see that our price for the 1 year, 1 year ago, it was bigger, but now we going up. But in the same time, if we will check the liquidity, we will see that our liquidity in fiat, in USD, much more bigger than 1 year ago. What does it mean? It means that our income from the validator goes directly in the PHMN capitalization, and even if we have less price of the PHMN, we have bigger liquidity. We add more liquidity. As you remember, the liquidity is under the governance of the community. PHMN holders, DAS holders, those who lock PHMN in Posthuman DAS, can govern this liquidity. We even can distribute this liquidity by the delegators if we will vote on this proposal. But of course, we need liquidity, and now our liquidity pretty big, and it grew up. So this is compared to the if we will have bigger price and bigger liquidity. Okay, this is very understanding. But when we have a lower price and bigger liquidity, it means that everything is working. Our tokenomics works perfectly. So as we can see, we now have two big pools, IBCX PHMN, Atom PHMN, and we always add 20% of income into capitalization of the PHMN. So for example, if we will go to the Posthuman community chat and we'll make a surge by 20%, we will see every time when I add liquidity. So the last time it was at 29th of March, and we added with two parts kind of $2,500 in equivalent. Of course, we do it in crypto. And the previous time it was at the 19th of March. So for the 10 days, we add 2,500. It means that average we add $250 to our liquidity, to our capitalization per day. It means 2,500 per 10 days. It means 7,500 in a month. It means 75,000 in a 10 month, and it means 19,000 per year. So if we will imagine situations that nothing changing, like now, nothing goes up, nothing goes down, just the same situation in the 1 year, the total liquidity, just because we will add, will grow up in up to 250,000. So just imagine the price of the PHMN in such situation. It will be much more bigger. So, of course, most of our tokens are locked in DAS. It's 75%. We already have 2,021 individual addresses who is locking PHMN in DAS, and kind of 12% in free circulation, near 2,200 at osmosis at free circulation, so it can be sold, and other at Juna. And we can see how, and this yellow part, it's our liquidity pool, how much we have in our liquidity pools. So this blue triangle became less, this yellow became bigger. When no blue triangle, no unlocked PHMN in free circulation, nothing can be sold. So it means our price will only goes up. Yeah, but as people have this amount at hands, when we add liquidity, price goes up. People sell a little bit, price little bit goes down, but after we add liquidity again and so on. But even in the bad situation, if people will sell all the PHMN from free circulation, from this blue triangle, it will be very small, yellow will be very big, but price will goes down at first, but after we will put income and it will goes up. And it will goes up until we put income and we just put more and more income in the PHMN. As we can see already, 55% of the PHMN is used, and 72,000 already exist. So at the end of this year, it will be 80,000 of PHMN will be produced. So less and less PHMN, and that's why PHMN very non-common token. Also we can see that our treasuries grew up in the price, very nice. Next moment, this is our claim of the StakeDrop. Yeah, now we are in the process of the claiming next StakeDrop. You just need to go to the claim PHMN, click on the connect wallet, choose Kepler, for example. Yeah, you will see every moment, and people very often ask, what is the dimension? So all you need to claim drop at first, if you are MetaMask user and you don't use nothing, just MetaMask. This is Holesky, testnet Holesky, this is not real Ethereum. You need to go to account details and click show private key and copy this private key. After you copy private key from the MetaMask, you go to the Kepler. In Kepler, you click on add wallet. When you click add wallet, you click import an existing wallet. Use recovery phrase or private key. Click on the private key, choose private key, and input private key, not seed phrase, into Kepler wallet. After you import it, you will see dimension as with the format address of EVM compatible. For example, I have such from MetaMask, from the private key, and we can see dimension, and I can copy address, put dimension, and see dimension in the Cosmos format, beginning from DYM, and dimension in Ethereum format. And as you can see, this Ethereum address will be the same as in MetaMask. So after you import it, you will see your stake. Anything else with the Kepler, you just you connect not to MetaMask. After you you can see this. Here is dimension hub. You just click here, and here is send minimum amount of coins to address. You copy this address. You need to send to this address. Open, for example, any notepad. Input where you need to send to this address. This is the address collector of magic transactions. After you, for example, copy Juno address, your Juno address, where we need to send you PHMN for the staking. We need to send it on Juno address, so you input here Juno address. After you put something like 0.0000001, this is the minimum amount, copy. After you go to the Kepler, choose here dimension, making search DYM, you will see dimension, and you want to send, paste it at first in memo. Here is, you can Control X, Control V, amount after DIM address, Control X, Control V, after Juno address, Control X, Control A, Control V. This is the transaction. You send transaction to the address that need to collect magic transactions. You put in memo your Juno address, not somebody else. We will send it on this address, and you approve. That's all. Very easy. So if somebody have any questions, feel free to write these questions in our chat, or even feel free to turn on the microphone and ask question with voice. So next moment that I want to highlight, this is the conferences. At this April, we will go.
Vladi, I also would like to mention that in this StakeDrop we included source, and you stopped sharing. Okay. So we added several chains to the claim, and from the feedback from the community, we also added options like different wallet options. So now we have Cosmos Station and Leap Wallet also. As we joined Source Protocol network, with really huge support from our community. We went like in a top 10 or maybe even more higher for now. And yeah, we also added dimension to this StakeDrop, and yeah, we are growing really fast. We're adding more chains, and very soon I guess we will I see that we yeah, humans AI as well, and we actually have to remove Crescent Network from this list, because they stopped working on this chain in total. And also, guys, sometimes our community have some, mostly in Russian-speaking community, we got some questions about current pools paired with PHMN token. So some people have concerns about like IBCX or about like Juno or like whatever. So if you have some, for example, ideas to how we could manage this liquidity better, if you have some like experience, you have some knowledge about the management of liquidity pools or such, we would be really happy to have some feedback from you as well, because we try to educate and learn with our community, and we would be happy to learn from our community as well. So Vladi now showing pools with PHMN that exist. Wonderful. We have Nomic BTC PHMN pool. It was made from the community, like directly. It even contains $1,000 of worth of liquidity.
Yeah, I will speak more about the liquidity at the part about the SubDAOs.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and we will come to this moment. Just at first, yes, and we will speak, of course, about the Zealy program. If you can see what we will discuss today, and this is our minimum. Of course, we can discuss much more. Yeah, now I want to tell you some about our conferences. Not the conferences where we will participate. At first, we will participate there as the Posthuman media team. So it means we will make the interviews, we will make video overviews, we will speak with the participants, speakers, so on. And the nearest conference, it will be in Switzerland, MetaFest 2024. Very interesting event, a lot of about NFT, AI, Web 3 metaverses, and digital digital countries. And you can check all the details at the web page. I will send, of course, links into our Telegram chat. You can check the agenda. Of course, cocktail parties, after party, very nice, very nice. And a lot of cool and interesting speakers. As my opinion, one of the most interesting discussions will be about digital states, cipher states, post states. I will be the speaker there. Also, there will be a founder of Galactica Network, and we will speak a lot about digital states, about the future, about network states. You still have chances to buy tickets. Organizers are Swissborg, very nice people, and we even have 10% discount as for main program, as for VIP package, because in VIP package you will get ticket not only for the MetaFest, but also for Caprice Festival, because MetaFest, it's a geeky part of Caprice Festival, and the Caprice Festival, it's a big event in Crans Montana, Switzerland. There will be a lot of DJs, big line up, so on, from morning to the night, a lot of weekends, 6th, 7th of April. So friends, join us in MetaFest, at MetaFest. It will be very interesting. Also, from 9th to 11th of April, we will visit Paris Blockchain Week via media partners. We will also make video overview what happens at the Paris Blockchain Week. But main agenda for me and for us not so interesting than side events. It will be a lot of Cosmos side events. We want to meet our friends. We want to meet Stake Lab, Imperator, Validator, make some networkings, take some interviews with cosmonauts. But of course, we will create cool video overview of main agenda too. But if you will be in Paris these days, we will glad to see you and meet and in material world. Also, in Barcelona from 17th to 19th of April will be Web3 Family Conference, a chain agnostic conference. I think this is the pretty interesting event. There will be cool speakers, as you can see, Cosmos SDK engineer, also Larissa Medeiros, I hope I pronounce it well, from Injective Labs. Sam Ricotta, also Cosmos SDK developer, and our friend Dmitry Gusakov from Lido. I will be a speaker, and we will at the panel WhatsApp with Pro validators. So join us. We even have 2 free tickets. And if you will come to Web3 Family Conference, we will present for you tickets. And of course, it will be interesting to spend the time together, maybe to take an interview. How is to be a part of the Posthuman community?
Vladi, what you will share with the audience on these conferences?
At MetaFest, I will participate in the panel discussion about decentralized society and digital states. and also about the Cosmos and Layer 1 solutions. At Paris Blockchain Summit Week, we just like a media team. We will not speak, we will ask questions. And at Web3 Family Conference, we will speak. I will speak about validation, how to be a validator, what you need to do to be a validator at the modern times. Yeah, and it will be interesting. It will be a lot about the humanitarian side of the validation and a lot about difference between common proof of stake and delegated proof of stake, where a validator not only need to run the machine, but also participate in some social humanitarian activity, for example, as the voting on proposals, trying to find consensus with others. So it will be interesting if you are fan of the decentralized governance. It will be very interesting for you. But if you are not really interested in the decentralized governance, what should we do?
Guys, I also would like to mention that this is not like a advertisement that Vladi like a sponsor and trying to shill you to purchase some tickets or something like that. It's it's more than that. Well, first of all, Posthuman validator will be presented on this. Posthuman validator will have more presence. You as a Posthuman holder, PHMN token holder, you will be represented in face of Vladi on these conferences, and Vladi will speak about validation and digital post states and stuff like that. And also, if you guys want to like join, we always have some special maybe discounts. Maybe sometimes we have free tickets for our community, and we want to share. We don't want to like earn some money on you. We just want to share, not like sell something.
Yes, totally right, Valentin. We do it for the community and from the community. This is not about the money making. This is about building community and building networking. And we will really glad to meet with you and to speak with you. And this is so great when we can transfer our digital friendship to the material friendship. And now we are friends in the digital space, but also it's so cool and nice to see each other in the material world. So I think maybe we will, if Ekaterina with us, and yeah, I see the Ekaterina with us, maybe Ekaterina, you want to present some results of Zealy, or you want to do it later?
Hello friends, maybe I will present today.
Arion, of course.
Arion will do it better.
Yeah, let's.
Friends, I will share you the screen. Share you. 1 second. Oh. Do you see the screen?
Yeah, I see you for now. Or now I see how you share the screen.
Okay. First of all, I want to say that our validator has a Zealy program. It's something like a little ambassador program to our validator, and we do it every quarter. We have something like 3 months Zealy sprints. Everyone can join us, and the most cool thing is this program is a good opportunity to community to contribute as for validator, as for project, and we use this contribution to as a good job from validator to project, and we and our validator become more powerful because projects like that we doing, and it's very cool for people who join us that they learn something new information. For example, you can join and start to do some simple quests. You learn about validator, learn about Cosmos ecosystem, how to delegate, how to do something exchanging, swaps, something with DAS, with testnet. We have in this quarter we have a good category of testnets. It's a good opportunity to also to people who join because because this information about new projects in Cosmos ecosystem, and it's very good that people can join these projects in early stage and do some contribution, and it's good for us as validators that in future we can say into this project that we have a big community, and this community to contribute for you, and maybe we have some delegation program, and it's good for validator, good for people who delegate us, because we have PHMN token, and we these funds from that we our token become more powerful. And now we have I think Ekaterina said yesterday 4,000 people who join us in this quarter, and tomorrow will be the last day of this sprint, and then we will create a proposal in our DAS, and we usually, as if our community accepts this proposal, we allocate some rewards to the most active participants of this program, and in April we start the next Zealy sprint. Will be more new projects, testnets. It will be mainnet category, and so on, and we will do it. We try to do it as well as we can, and please join us. It's very interesting for us, for you, and we are very glad to see you here. I think this is a short information about our Zealy program. Thank you.
Amazing. Long story short, guys, we have a Zealy campaign to onboard new people to Cosmos ecosystem, to introduce Posthuman validator to the community, and it's like a functionality. So while users interact with simple functions of like a proof of stake network, such as delegate or like send something, so they also learn along with these interactions and about the testnets. So we try to interact not only with our community but also with different chains. We try to spread the word about them, and we also very recently got a new team member in core team. It's Asa from Sri Lanka, and he's doing amazing updates on recent airdrops, on testnet campaigns. Also, if there are some like something happens. So yeah, and you could always stay in touch with us, like everywhere, like in Telegram, in Discord, in Twitter, like whatever you prefer. We are always available for you guys, for our community, and I guess Asad is like doing a great job. And as you can see, Vladi now sharing our team list, and you could, if you have some ideas or you have some questions, you could see there our competencies, what we could do. So we have like here Vadim Cyberg. He's very well known in Cosmos ecosystem. He's very experienced validator. So if you have some questions about the testnets, you could directly ask us and tag him in our Telegram group or on Discord. And also you could just check what we are capable for and directly ask us for like to help you or like support on something. And yeah, please feel free to interact with us. We are not monsters or something. We are just
remember, we will never write you first. And if somebody write you first and with our avatar, and this is not we will never write you first. At first, write to the chat. We are public people. We are open people. We're glad to participate in the conversation, and of course, after public conversation, we can move to the private chat, but we will never write you first.
So, yeah, Vladi, there is a question from the community. User with nickname Mati asks about the dimension claim. So if you send manually, we have some gap between the magic transactions and between the distribution. So we have claim window. It's 1 week. After 1 week, we collect all the magic transactions. We calculate amount of PHMN which should be distributed across participants which successfully sent magic transactions, and then in like a very, very short amount of time after the claim ends, it's like 1, 2, 3 days after the window is closed, we will distribute tokens across your wallets. So if you send magic transaction using web page, using the send magic transaction button, or you send it manually, you have to wait for some time first until the claim period will be finished. It's like a 1 week. So here Vladi shows there is a countdown
4 days until the end of the claim period, and after claim period will finish, we will start to send PHMN by your addresses, by Juno addresses that you input in memo. If you do it with the button send magic transaction, it's automatic. If you do it manually, don't forget to put your memo. But anyway, we will solve all technical issues if they will be. Don't panic. Everything will be fine. I want to invite Sergey together today with us, and we have a lot of progress in the Metarchy game, and the test browser version minimal MVP already very near to be launched. Hello, Sergey. Nice to see you.
Hello,
Yes, Sergey, our developer. I will speak more about Sergey a little bit later. But at first, the most beautiful part of this town hall. Our game is near.
Thank you very much for introduction. Yeah, hi guys. I'm the developer of Metarchy, and I just want to share what's our progress, how we work on it, and just see it. Let me try to share my screen. Yeah. Okay. Did you see something? Right?
Yes, we see the main two windows of Metarchy.
Yeah, it's a game, so we should have at least two players. So I opened two browsers and two wallets for that, and let me start. Okay, we connect. And sign Kepler. Here you see that you enter with same user, and here connect the Kepler 2, and oh, it wants my password. Oh. And for example, he won't play, but he or she don't want to pay it. She go to some join game, but we see that now game free to connect. And for seconds, we create game. Let's name her. Okay, for two players and create. We see that we get some window where we can send some message, but for now we can't. And I created, but really I'm not ready. Maybe I just took it down. But here I can see the game. I can join. And now we are both not ready. Just try to start it. I'm ready. I'm ready too. And we go to our first screen in release second phase, but first phase show only the first turn, because we need to collect some data, some wins. Okay, and here we can locate our actors to their own places, where they can do his works. And let's try, for example, with politics, and we can put it here, or other places we can't. I put it, for example, here. Scientists go there. And after here, I forgot to choose some rock, scissors, paper elements to them. And paper, and robot go to factory. And the same thing we done for second player. Example here and here. And here too, why not? And robot right to robot goes to forgot what it says. And we are ready. Click before we click that, we can move to another place. We can move to another place and check other piece of paper.
Arguments.
And
yes. On scissor paper, it's arguments.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's not giving possibility to finish, because I'm not choose all arguments. Yeah, and for now I can finish my turn. I can move it again, and here, and so we go to third phase. but it's really on development now. So for now, it's just we just can skip it and go to the fourth phase. It's soon development process. For now, here we can just see what here will be. Here we can choose some conflicts. Yeah, when two players position his actors to the same location, we have a conflict, and we can resolve this conflict here. But for now it's on development too, so we just keep it. Really, we done a lot of work here, but it's a lot of part of work, and I can't configure an application to show you all that we've done, but we are working on it. A lot of work is done, and I share that I can. And we go to the fifth phase. It's the last one. Here we can choose some items to exchange with each other. For example, if I have a lot of products but don't have some this item, I can try to change it. I choose it and try to create this proposition, this proposal, this order. And here too, it's not working correctly now because really we don't have any products yet. But for now we can try to create it and select what is appear and win something. Sure, we don't have it, so it's just a mock. Yeah, and when you click OK, we are ready here, and so on this model we collect all our resources to win some action, random action count for each trade, for each 3 of resources. And we go to the next phase. It's the first phase that appears on the second turn. Starts from second turn, yeah, because in first turn we don't have anything to have a game here. And here we can compare amounts of some resources or something else. Here the game shows us some random card. And so, for example, it's political repression, and I and my opponent have a 0. 0 is the same value, so we need to play our rock scissors type of game. For example, we try to choose rock and here to rock, and please wait while some calculation doing, and we are having wrong. Okay, we try again. I got a scissor and put some paper. And here we just need to get some notification. Let's calculate it again today. Something here. And it's very strange because 5 minutes ago it was working. Yeah, I will try to reload. I'm loose because I choose something and listing them. Wow, very interesting. But as I said, it's on development now, and it's just showing how it looks and how we're working on it. Thank you very much. And if you have some question, I will ask you. I will respond. Just if you have some question, just ask. Thank you.
Great, great. Thank you, Sergey. This is looks so cool. Very soon we will play our game. Very soon we will make championships, and our community will be able to get some prizes by not play to earn, but win to earn. And we will make champions.
Yeah, I think a very short time we will try to game it on server just to learn how to do it, and we will be the first who will be enough who will have enough experience to play with viewers. And yeah, I think it will be a short time. Yeah.
I answering on the questions that are not related to the Metarchy. Some people ask about time of the snapshots, but if somebody have any questions about Metarchy, feel free to ask with the text or just turn on microphone let's. If no questions, let's move to the next topic. Thank you, Sergey. This is so wonderful. I'm waiting for this game. I want to play it very much.
Thank you, Vladi, to give me a possibility to tell everyone about it. Thank you all, guys, and have a good day.
So let's move to the next topic. At first, some questions about the claim of the drop and about claimed tokens. At first, you can, when you go to the claim page, you can write Posthuman Digital. This is our web page. Open app, you will be at the claim.posthuman digital. When you connect wallet, you can see all the shares, how much you will get for the delegation from this address. For example, at my address, I delegate dimension from this address, and for my delegation of dimension, I will get 0.04 PHMN. So depends of your stake, you will get so much pay compared to your stake. More you delegate, bigger share of the PHMN drop. So let's go by the agenda. Our next topic is about SubDAOs and about the creating of the SubDAOs and so on. At first, we had very interesting moment. We had tasting of SubDAOs. Not a lot of 30 members from our community was participating as Russian speakers, as English speakers. We finish this training, and now we have people in the community who understand what is SubDAO, how it works. Very soon I will send rewards for the participation, and people who was participating in the testing of SubDAOs will get not only small prizes, but also reputation tokens, because these people spend their time to contribute for the development, and they educate themselves, and they will share this experience with other community members. So in the process of the testing SubDAOs, we find several solutions how we can use SubDAOs and what we will launch in the near future. If we will go to the DAO page of the Posthuman DAS, we can log in with Kepler, and we can see that at first our proposal number 36 passed. Now we have more functionality. We have, for example, retroactive compensation, vesting payments, press, so on. but also we have new possibility to use Treasury with different addresses as Atom, Kuji, Osmo, Stargaze, so on. And if you go to the SubDAOs page, you can see that we already have core team SubDAO, but we will create more different SubDAOs. What these SubDAOs will do and for what we want to create them. At first, we want to create admin SubDAO for selecting and incentivizing admins. Because in our chat, if you can see, some people help to other people, for example, Kate, very active, Kane, we really appreciate it, and we totally sure that we need to incentivize all your efforts from the Treasury. So we will up several proposals in Posthuman DAS to allocate some funds from our Treasury of Posthuman DAS to the SubDAOs. And these SubDAOs will govern their own Treasury and will spend it by their wish, how they think is important. This is several ideas that we want to implement. Admin SubDAOs for selecting and incentivizing admins, because we're totally sure that the community needs to choose admins, and admins need to choose admins because they are also the part of the community. And if somebody will have any disagreements with admins, they always can go to admin SubDAO and solve any question. We need to try to decentralize community as much as it possible. At second, we will create Zealy SubDAO for paying rewards for participants of Zealy, and to create some new Zealy quests to solve any questions with Zealy, because sometimes people write, for example, that some Zealy question was not like this or not like that. We can see it. Let's do it decentralized way on chain. Of course, Ekaterina and Darion will first members of this Zealy SubDAO because they do a lot. But if you want to help, if you want to improve Zealy program, feel free to join to Ekaterina and to Arion to help them. And you also will get some rewards from the Treasury. We will create two different marketing SubDAOs. One marketing SubDAO will choose good marketing contributions. What does it mean? For example, you create some video guide or something like this, and you can come to the marketing SubDAO and tell friends, I contribute for the development of the Posthuman with videos, articles, documentation, I don't know, anything. Can I get something for this? And this marketing SubDAO will check and tell, yeah, okay, we can give you some rewards. And second kind of the marketing SubDAO, it will be SubDAO made of people who create content. They will tell, we already make the videos, we already make some articles, anything, and we want to get some contributions for this. And if you are a creator, if you are influencer, feel free to join this SubDAO, and we will allocate funds for you because you make the marketing. We don't want to use marketing of people in costume. We want marketing from the community. So we will create also merch SubDAO. It will be SubDAO that create merch, produce merch, send merch, because this is very interesting. Our first Genesis collection will be finished at tomorrow. And I want to share some videos. For example, this is key holders with NFC chips. It will be small present, small gift. Everyone who was ordering Genesis collection with hoodie or with t-shirt will also get key chain. And as you can see, this is the quality of the t-shirts. with the NFC chips inside. Very high quality. We do it as for ourselves. And this is, we will start to send your orders in near week. We produce it in Turkey because from Turkey it's a neutral country and we can easily send from Turkey as to Europe, as to Russia, and as to United States, as to Asia. So very soon, everybody who was ordering Genesis collection will get hoodies, NFTs, and small presents as the keychains. So we will create liquidity SubDAO because for the long time we can't make a decision what to do with the liquidity from the wind DEX. And we was trying to create several proposals, but always some people vote yes, some people vote no. So this is a long time, and as the big and wide community, we can't solve this issue fast. So we will create SubDAO that will manage this liquidity, and several people who are responsible, who are ready to be responsible, will join this SubDAO. And if they will do everything bad with liquidity and will use it bad way, they will be responsible for this. We can tell you was responsible and now we have bad results. But if they will have good results, we will tell thank you very much. And of course, incentivization, rewards. So we will create such liquidity SubDAO. Next moment, it's an educational SubDAO, because we think that the education is the one of the main parts. Of course, it will be very connected to the Zealy SubDAO. It's our idea to create learn to earn, when you can get new knowledges and also get reward for the getting knowledges. We think that this is the most interesting way for the self-education and for being useful in the future digital society. We will create a community SubDAO about the development of the community. Of course, it will be connected also and with education and with admin SubDAO. It's about community members. It's about solving our problems, because we can have not only problems in economics, we can have some social problems or maybe psychological problems, and we need to help to solve any kind of problems for our community members. So, for example, it can be even about find a person to live with whom. If some people use Tinder based on the some preference to be a part of the posthuman community, very nice point to find a good connection. I lock my PHMN and dust, you lock PHMN and dust, oh, let's live together, something like this. Also, a reputation SubDAO. This SubDAO will create a reputation token or respect token that we will send to people who do something good. And this respect token, it will be not about economical token, it will be more about reputation, about a person with a big amount of the respect tokens means do a lot for the community. And of course, we can see that we have a lot of members in the Posthuman DAS who can vote, but not everybody vote. Those who vote not depends yes, no, or abstain. If you participate in the governance, you also will get additional respect tokens. And these respect tokens will give you opportunity to participate in different SubDAOs. It means if you have a small amount of the reputation tokens, you can't join liquidity SubDAO, because liquidity SubDAO govern liquidity of the community. But if you have a big amount of the respect tokens, it means you did a lot for the community. So, okay, you can be a part of the liquidity SubDAO. Or it can be about giving credits. If you have a good reputation, you just can come to the treasury and tell friends, like I have problems now. I just need to buy, I don't know, laptop for myself, but I don't have now $1,000. Can I borrow $1,000 from the treasury? We check your reputation and we see that you have like 10,000 points of the reputation. We tell, okay, we believe you. You was doing a lot for the community. So we trust you that you will return back this 1,000 in 1 month or something like this. So community can help to the members even with credits. We will be the bank for ourselves. We will also create SubDAO for decentralized franchise because this is very funny. If we will go to the Minscan and if we will go to the Kava chain, we will find here is in the list of the validators, Posthuman validator. But Posthuman don't validate Kava. So it means some person just call the validator Posthuman and using our name to attract delegators. We already was informed the community that this is not our validator. We are not responsible. We don't validate Kava. Just look at the decentralization of the Kava, like the top places, centralized exchanges. They get huge rewards. They can dump Kava coin anytime they want. Like how you can believe that Kava will grow up if most of the tokens on the centralized exchanges. So we don't really trust. But if somebody run the validator with the Posthuman name, okay, we can make this decentralized franchise. You can join decentralized franchise as the validator, send 20% of income into PHMN capitalization as Posthuman do. And after it, you can join some other networks without Posthuman. Who will decide which validators can do this, which not? SubDAO about the decentralized franchise. Also, we will run GameFi SubDAO. This SubDAO will be about GameFi. GameFi in the Cosmos and GameFi even in other, in Web2. If you are a gamer, if you play some championships, we will support you. You will just change, like add to your name, nickname in the game, like Posthuman, put the logo of Posthuman or something like this. We will help you with the, I don't know, mouse, keyboard for the gamer, something else. So we want to support cyber sportsmen and we want to support our community gamers. So if you love to play games, you can play in the name of Posthuman, and Posthuman validator will support you. And GameFi SubDAO will be about this. Of course, we will create NFT SubDAO for issuing NFTs from Posthuman and also to collaborate with other NFT projects and collection. I will speak about it a little bit later when I will speak about Sputnik, because we have very good collaborations with several NFT collections. So we want to help to these NFT collections to interact with each other. And also we want to develop NFTs with Posthuman too. It will be Ambassador SubDAO, and this Ambassador SubDAO, of course, will be very connected to the community SubDAO, because we need to spread information about Posthuman in other communities. And if some people have a good network, good connections with other projects, they can be an ambassadors of Posthuman. Also, it's about connection of the digital post states, like for example, Galactica network, Cypher state. We build a decentralized digital post states. So we will have digital ambassadors. We will have digital United Nations. It will be very interesting. So And the last, but not the what I want to tell about SubDAO, it's investment SubDAO. What is the investment SubDAO? You know about the launchpads and some projects where they have seed rounds and they have pre-sales. But at these seed rounds and at these pre-sales, they need big amounts. So some projects tell, okay, you can participate in the seed round if you have $10,000, $50,000. But in this case, you can buy at the seed round, at the pre-sale, like big amount of the tokens with the good discount, like 2-3 times less than it will be when the launch of the mainnet will be. So we as the community, as the delegators, as stakers, can take such allocations. Projects tell to us, friends, for us it's not important. For us it's important to get some money to launch the project. And will we sell at seed phase or at pre-sale to the one person, like for the $10,000, or to the big community? For us, it's better to the big community. And for our community members, what does it mean? We tell, okay, this project ready to take an allocation from our community. I will give $100. I will give $1,000. We collect money. We buy some tokens at the pre-sale from the project. And this is good for the project. This is good for our community. Also, most of this project will be with Posthuman validator in the active set. So we validate testnet. After we go to the mainnet, our delegators bought tokens at the seed phase, at the pre-sale with the good discount. They get these tokens. They don't sell all the tokens, just part, but other parts they delegate to the Posthuman validator. Posthuman validator win because we have good delegation as from foundation, as from the community. Our delegators get tokens by the minimal price. So totally win-win situation. We will launch this investment PHMN SubDAO in near days, and we will inform if you are PHMN locker, if you are locking PHMN in DAS, you will be able to be a part of the investment PHMN SubDAO. Next moment that it's interesting for about the development. We developing a lot of interesting tools, and we start to collect it. We contribute with such tools to many different projects. So we can close this. I share the screen. Yeah, I share the screen. So if we will go to the GitHub of the Posthuman validator, you can find here new repository. It calls Posthuman tools. What is the Posthuman tools? Posthuman tools, it's a tools for the community, for developers, for validators that help to develop Cosmos ecosystem. At first, we start to build block explorer. It calls Telescope, Posthuman Telescope. You already can see several networks. Of course, this is the fork of the Pink Pub, but we will remake front end. We will remake user interface, UX. The back side, very good. Backend of the Pink Pub, very nice. We think that Pink Pub, it's not really user-friendly. So we will create better, more user-friendly interface that you can find everything in the several clicks. Now we use this block explorer as for mainnets, as for test nets that we validate. But very soon it will be good and nice block explorer with the interesting stats that are important for the community. Next, we start to do nodes Posthuman digital. This is more for the developers and for validators. As you can see, for example, you can go to the source protocol, see the RPC, the seed, peers, everything, how to install the node and so on, guides, address book. If you are a validator or if you are a developer, this is very important information for you. And this is in the one place. For example, you can run the node of the humans AI. And also you can see the contributions of Posthuman validator, not only on the GitHub, but also you can see directly here technical contributions, yes, some humanitarian contributions, and so on. So this is one more interesting tools. Very cool tool, proposals Posthuman digital. Now you can create text proposals in any network. You can choose a network, I don't know, find any network where you want to create proposal, make some title, make the deposit, make the description, and put your proposal on chain. We already did several test proposals in Loom network. I will not do it again because I don't want to spam with proposals. But if we will go to the MinScan to Loom proposals, we will see test proposal, text, deposit period. And this is the test proposal to show functionality of proposals Posthuman digital. So now everybody can easily spam in every network with the proposals. But don't use it for the spam. Use it to create proposals, not from the command line, but with the very easy user interface. So next tool, you already about the voting power. This is our tool that we develop, and the Sergey, the main creator, main developer, where you can check the proposals, you can turn on networks that you want, see the proposals, connect your wallet, vote on these proposals, check the validators, check the blockchains, see the whole information like price, some parameters. This is very useful tool for the governance. We will develop it more and more. Very soon you will be able to choose the validator by the how this validator vote on proposals. So for example, you delegate to some validators your tokens, and you don't really participate in the governance, and your validator vote for you. But do you know how your validator vote? Maybe you disagree with the opinion of your validator. We will show you the cool infographics, how different validators vote. You will have something like the test, where at first you will finish the test, like what in the situation, if it will be proposal about the updating the networks, will you vote on this proposal, or you will ignore? You click, yes, I will vote, or I will ignore. Like, if it will be proposal to allocate funds from the community pool to help to the country that have a natural accident, will you agree to allocate funds from community pool? Yes or no? You click yes or no. Depends on your answers. We will after show you the list, and we will tell these validators think the same as you, and these validators think not like you. And by this way, you will understand which validator you need to choose, that this validator use your voting power as you think. So next, this is claim Posthuman Digital, already you know. PHMN stats, already you know. Next, Sputnik Network bot for Twitter and for Telegram. We develop it. I will come to this moment more. But already now you can, for example, if you logged in Twitter and you logged in profile, you just try to log in to Sputnik Exchange, and it check your connection, and you log in with Twitter. If I will change my account in the Twitter and go to my own account, and after I will log out and try to log in again, I will connect with another account. And I can just go find any user, for example, Cosmos ecosystem, copy username, go here and say, make a tip. Choose, for example, like Flix, and send like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as the recipient, I don't need to know even address, just Twitter username. Send and tip send. After I can log out, go to my Cosmos ecosystem, Twitter, log in with Twitter, and I can see I get 2.345 from Понимающий. Okay, great. I just copy my OmniFlix address, for example, yeah, and say withdraw. Withdraw what? Withdraw Flix. Which amount? Let's it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recipient address, and in memo test submit. Found successfully sent. Now we go to the OmniFlix min scan, check block explorer, and we can see we need to update it. And received. And in memo test. Great, nice. So I send crypto without any addresses, just by the username in Twitter, and I can withdraw after this crypto to my address. Also, I can deposit. If I want to deposit, I need to choose the token like Osmo, see the memo, see the address, so on. This is not full and functionality. It's just like a MVP. And you can link your Telegram. And because in the Telegram, you can always go to the Sputnik Network bot, copy link, copy username. For example, we will go to Posthuman community. We will add this bot into Posthuman community. It's already in the Posthuman community, yeah. We will promote to admin and give it admin rights because it needs to delete messages after itself. And after I can see some person with the username, and I can make tip, and for example, choose Kate and tell, I send you 1.2345 Flix. Now in my here is, I can check history, yeah, and this is good. Okay, maybe something not work, but no, not like this. I can yeah, copy Kate address, username, and in Sputnik I can input this username, yeah. User Dr. Kate is unknown. This is there. It will not be like this. Okay, let's try to send, I don't know, to Assa. Yeah, we can copy username of Assa, go to the Sputnik, choose send tip, input username of Assa, choose, for example, Flix, send 10,444, confirm, and after in my history I can see it, and moreover I can go to the Sputnik exchange for my account, log out, log in, and see that this transaction sent to Assa. And now when Assa will come to the Sputnik exchange, Sputnik bot, Assa will see this Flix and Assa can withdraw it. So we will add the only one moment that we will add here Telegram, Discord, Twitter, email, and it will be Wallet Connect. So now let's go to the one of the biggest and longest part of our town hall. Wait a second. Yes, about the Sputnik Network. So you already see this pretty common functionality. And this pretty common functionality, it's kind of name services. But friends, how often you use name services? Most of us have some names, but nobody sends nothing by name services. But how often we use our usernames? Very often. We see our usernames, we give our usernames to other people, we know usernames of our friends and so on. So for what I need to connect my address to the username, when I can connect when I can send on the username, and to this username address will be connected. This is much more interesting solution, much more easier for most of the people. If you are early user, you don't need to have any wallets, don't know nothing about seed phrase to create, to have your, all you need to have a Twitter account or Discord account or Telegram or email, and you will be able to receive crypto just having these accounts that everybody have. So how it works? I will close it. One second, friends. I need to drink a little bit water before it, but now you can look at the scheme. One second. So friends, it will be long but interesting story. So, what is the Sputnik app and what we want to create? Imagine very easy situation. Web 2, this is our common internet. And most of the parts that we use in the daily life, Telegram, Twitter, Discord, email. Of course, we can add something like WhatsApp, or we can add Instagram, blah, blah, blah. But let's be honest, this is the most useful crypto tools. And not only crypto. From other side, we have Web3. And for us, it's mostly Cosmos ecosystem. Of course, we know that Ethereum exists, Solana, blah, blah, blah. But we are Cosmos ecosystem maximalists. So for us, Cosmos ecosystem, this is the main point, main gate to Web3. From one side, we already have our usernames. From other side, we will run Sputnik Network upchain. It will be Cosmos-based, Cosmos SDK-based blockchain that will be part of the Cosmos ecosystem with a lot of IBC reliers. What will do Sputnik app? Sputnik app, it will be the application that connect Web 2 and Web 3. From the Web 2, it will take our usernames. From the Web 3, it will connect it to the Sputnik Network upchain, to the blockchain that connected to all other networks with IBC reliers. So user can choose what to do. User can use Web 2 services to connect to the Sputnik app with the Telegram, Twitter, Discord, email, and link usernames and email, and the Sputnik app will create internal address. It will be internal address from the Sputnik Network upchain that will start from the Sputnik, like the Cosmos, June, like Sputnik address. And if user don't use any wallets, user can just sign up with the social networks, and Sputnik will create internal address for the user. And the user can use this internal address to send transactions, to receive transactions, but user will not be owner of the private key. Sputnik app will be owner of the private key. So user will ask Sputnik app to make the transactions from the internal address to any other addresses. If user already have experience and know what is the seed phrase and have a Kepler wallet or Cosmos Station wallet or Leap wallet, user can connect wallet to the Sputnik app and use personal address. And in your Kepler Cosmos Station, it will be the network as any other network. You will input here is Sputnik, and you will see your Sputnik address. So user can use both. You can use as Web 2 as Web 3, and in this case, you will have your personal account, and in your personal account, one second. In your personal account, you can link your personal addresses instead of eternal address. And when people will send tips, crypto by the username, Sputnik app will check internal record and understand, okay, somebody sent to the Telegram Monkey Vladi. And what is connected to Monkey Vladi? To the Monkey Vladi connected internal address. So crypto go to internal address. If you link your personal address and somebody sent crypto by your Telegram or Twitter username, Sputnik app will check internal record and see, oh, personal address is added for this username. Send crypto to the personal address. And the Sputnik app will give possibility for the Web 2 or Web 3 users to use DEXs, to use decentralized applications. So it means you even don't use Kepler or Leap wallet and just use your Telegram or Discord and use internal Sputnik address to trade on the DEXs. Of course, much more secure and much more better to use your personal address. But what should we do with the huge amount of the people who still not in the Web3? It's for us, it's not a problem to copy private key from the MetaMask, input it in the Kepler, but for the most of the people, this is very hard because they still didn't pass this way. We will help them. So people will join at first just with Telegram, Twitter, Discord. After Sputnik will send, hey friend, you have $100 in crypto on your internal address. For the better security, create your crypto wallet and transfer your funds from internal address to your personal address. And the user will understand, oh, okay, now I understand why I need to remember 12 words, why I need to do all this hard procedure, because it's a safety of my $100. If you just start to speak with somebody who not really into crypto and you start to tell, okay, you need to create address, remember these 12 words. If you will share it to somebody, you will lose all your money. Never share your seed phrase. If somebody will know it, you will lose all your money. Person even didn't start to use crypto, but already afraid. Person already think, oh my God, this is something really hard and really dangerous. What should I do? I even can't remember my password, but I need to remember these 12 words. Don't keep it on the cloud, write it on the paper. This is terrible. But when person understand, okay, this is because I need to keep my $1,000 in the safety. Okay, I understand for what I need to remember these 12 words. So we will help to people to make this easy transit from Web 2 to Web 3. And in the same time, we will help to all users send crypto by the username, even without knowing addresses. Now, many projects as the Secret Network or Stargaze use our services because they need to send 2,000 transactions and they don't need to collect addresses. Some people make the retweet. They just look at the usernames of people who was making retweet, create the list and send tips by the list of the usernames. For them, it's very fast, very good. We solve the issue. For the users, I get some tokens at my Sputnik and I by the username and I withdraw it to my address and go to exchange it on the some DEXs. In this case, users will be able to use DEXs directly and directly exchange. They get one kind of tokens, exchange it on another kind of tokens. And it will be not only Sputnik DEX. We will implement Osmosis, Starport, SourceSwap, all DEXs. This is for us, it's not important. We make application, not DEX. And in this application, you will be able to exchange tokens on any network because we will up the Sputnik Network upchain that will be connected with IBC reliers with all other networks. So it will be a Web 2 functionality. It will be Web 3 functionality. I will not spend a lot of time to all the points. I will go to the most interesting point for the whole community. When drop and who will be eligible for the drop. About tokenomics. So for now, we run Sputnik Network upchain, and the token of the Sputnik Network upchain, we choose the name Signal, but we have friends in the Cosmos ecosystem that have name Signal DAO, and Signal DAO, and also this Signal DAO friends, they already have the token they have ticker SGNL, but they have the name Signal DAO. Signal DAO. And they told us that maybe it will be some confusions and misunderstanding that why we also create token with the kind of the same name. And we respect our friends. We will rename the token Signal, but by the wish of the community, because we was choosing this name with the community, and this name Signal based on the Wikipedia of the Sputnik. If you will go to check what is the Sputnik, it's the first artificial object in the cosmos and in the space. And the Sputnik was sending signals. So if you will check Signal, you will see a log there. It sent a radio signal back to Earth. Its radio signal was easily detected. So Sputnik sent signal. So we were thinking, okay, this is the brilliant. We make a Sputnik network and Sputnik send signals, but also our friends have kind of the same name. So we will, with the community, we will make something like a voting pool where the people can tell, do we need to switch the name and which name we need to take, if not Signal. And we will make the decision as the community want. We will make this voting in the Cosmos ecosystem to ask many different independent people. So, Signal tokenomics and distribution. It will be at first, I forgot to tell that we will have maximum supply. It will be 1,024 millions of Signal, 1 billion. And the initial release will be 512 millions of Signal. How we will distribute? So, the biggest part of the initial supply of the Signal will be stake dropped to the Cosmos ecosystem community, and it will be distributed by the 5 different categories. Yes, so total, it's like kind of 30%, 150 millions will be stake dropped, airdropped, 100 million, kind of near to the 20%, will go to the community pools. The same amount will go to the liquidity pools. Some part, near 10%, we will distribute through the stream swap. It's like a decentralized way, auction to distribute your tokens. I will tell about every category more deep. Near 6.25%, 32 millions will go to the developers who develop all the technical part. 25 millions, near to 5%, will go to the ambassadors. And every of you can join us as the ambassador of Sputnik. We need help. And 5 millions, near to the 1%, will go to advisors. So what is these categories? Stake drop, 150 millions of Signal will go to the delegators or stakers across various projects in the Cosmos ecosystem, 2 delegators of validator in the main network of the Sputnik network. So I will tell more about it. 2 participants of active communities who contribute for the development of Cosmos ecosystem, for the holders of different friendly NFT collections, and for early users of the Sputnik app. So who is the stakers in the Cosmos ecosystem? It means that if you delegate some tokens in Cosmos ecosystem to any validator, it's not about the only Posthuman, to any validator, you will be eligible for the Signal stake drop. So if you delegate Akash, Cosmos in the cyberboot, Dimension, Humans, AI, Injective, or Juno, or Omniflix, or Osmosis, or Persistence, or Secret Network, or Source Protocol, or all of them together, you will be eligible for drop of the signal. And this is not the full list. So full list we will know after the end of the testnet and before the launch of the mainnet. So it will be even more networks. We will decide the full list after the testnet. So if you are delegator, you will eligible for the signal. And it's not really, and it will be proportional drop. So it's not depends. If you are delegator with 10 addresses and you delegate 10 coins from each of address, you will get the same amount of the signal if you have one address and delegate 100 coins. So no need to distribute from one address to many different addresses. In case of this drop, to try to get more, you will not get more. You will get proportionally to your total stake. Drop will be based on the unexpected snapshots. So we will not tell when it will be directly, but you can understand that it will be after the testnet, but before the mainnet. We will exclude some validators. At first, if you delegate to centralized exchange validators, as a-la Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, you will not get drop. Don't delegate to these validators. If you delegate to validator from venture capital foundations that control big amount of the funds of the small group of the people in costume, sorry, you will not get drop. If you delegate to the validator with the low participation rate, you will not get drop. What means low participation rate? Let's go, for example, to Minscan. Let's check the validators, and we can see here is parameter participation rate. How often validator participate and vote on proposals. We can see Binance, never, 0%. Binance, Coinbase, never voting. OKX, never voting. Upbeat, this is also Texas. Yes, what does it mean? It means that these validators even don't care what happens in our networks. They don't validate, vote, they don't participate. When we up the proposal, for example, about parameter changes, that it's very important for our networks, or software upgrade, to upgrade our network from the Gaia version 14 to Gaia version 15. A lot of depends of it. The price of our coins depends of it. And we can see 59% turnout. Everybody, yes. And we can see the validators. Of course, everybody for the update. Yeah, and what we can see, show validators. These validators vote yes. Good validators, they won't update. Abstain. This person looks like it's a misclick. Why abstain? No, nobody. No Vizveta, nobody. Didn't vote. This validator didn't vote. What does it mean? It means that these validators don't care about updates of our networks. And if you delegate to these validators, it means that your stake also don't vote for the updates of our networks. If you don't vote for updates of our networks will give you nothing. We will distribute our tokens only among those who is caring about. And what means caring? Or you vote by yourself, or you delegate to validator that vote. And in this case, you can say, okay, I delegate to Posthuman vote for me, nice validator. Or some like stake seat or imperator, like Bro and Bro validator, good people. So if you delegate to validator with low participation rate, no drop for you. And if it's a validator with zero commission, also no drop. Because if you delegate to 0% commission validator, you already get more than other delegators. For what we need to send you drop if you already enjoy with 0 commission. So in additional, we will exclude some addresses, at first addresses from which projects delegate large amount to the validators. For example, it's Interchain Foundation. They have 19 millions of atoms and they delegate to this validator, to that. If we will distribute our StakeDrop also including such big foundations, our small players, our community members will get small amount because nobody of us have 19 millions. For what? But we don't need to distribute it by the projects. We make a project not for projects. We make project for the community. So, and also I understand that projects will totally understand us because we already make the drop for the stakers of their tokens. We create additional value, so their tokens became more valuable. So I don't think that we will have any questions about this. And also exist some addresses for that had, for example, 100,000 atoms. And after from this address, they distributed on 1,000 addresses by the small amounts. If we will see such connections, that one address with the huge amount just distributed on many small addresses, we will tell, okay, this all these addresses is connected. We will not make drop. We are not interested in the making drop by the small group of the large holders. We interested in the making drop by the wide group of the small stakers because they are our users. These people with huge holdings, for them, like they don't care about nothing. They already have enough, so we will distribute it among common individual users. So, delegators of validators. What does it mean? Some validators will not validate Sputnik Network, but some validators will validate. Those delegators who delegate to validators who will validate Sputnik Network will get drop with the multiplier x2. So it means we can go, for example, to the repository of Sputnik Upchain Network, and we already can see some list of the accepted validators. 79 Anvi, Bro and Bro, Chain Tools, Citizen Cosmos, Citizen Web3 now, Node Jumper, Omniflix Network, Posthuman, Stake Lab, Arhuturian Tech, it's Rodrigo from Akash Network, very good person. Block Hunters, Paranormal Brothers, Coin, Stacker Space. This list will be bigger. We also have a lot of applications, kind of 400 applications for participation in the testing of Sputnik Network Upchain. Like, yeah, we need, this is so huge work, yeah. So we will choose bigger amount of the validators, but of course not everybody, and only those validators who are ready to contribute. If person just want to run the node and do nothing, please just don't waste your time. We can up 100 nodes that will not contribute by ourselves. We need validators who will contribute for the development of the Sputnik network. So, and if you are delegate to validator who will not validate Sputnik network, you will get StakeDrop. But if you delegate to validator from the list of the accepted validators, you will get 2 more StakeDrop. Very nice, proportionally to your delegation. So this is one of the reasons to delegate to Posthuman validator and to other good validators. So we also will distribute part of the tokens to the members of communities but how to understand who is the member of community and who not a member of community. For example, Cosmos ecosystem community. Who is this? Those who participate in Cosmos ecosystem Zealy. We have the leaderboard. We can see 3,800 participants. Those people was participating in the Zealy, so of Cosmos ecosystem. So they understand what is the Cosmos ecosystem. We want to make drop for them. They will get some additional drop as the participants. Like if you are a member of DeFi Geek community, and if you are a verified user of DeFi Geek Discord, or if you are a member of Girls in NFT community and have the community member NFT, if you are Sunscript community, those who was made, this is the shop that sell crypto wallets like Ledger, Keystone 3 Pro, but they speak a lot about the Cosmos, about Atom, about staking of Atom. So they really help to attract new people for Cosmos ecosystem. We will make drop for those who was buying Ledger in their shop. Crypto Dungeon community. We now speak about criteria, but if you have NFTs of Crypto Dungeon, or if you go to DAO zone and we can search here Crypto Dungeon, because Crypto Dungeon, very good validator. Also, Crypto Dungeon will validate Sputnik Network as the validator. So delegators of Crypto Dungeon will get multiplier to StakeDrop. Exist Crypto Dungeon DAO. If you are member of the Crypto Dungeon DAO, you also will be eligible for the part of StakeDrop. And I think that the Crypto Dungeon, yes, Crypto Dungeon with us. Very glad to see you. If you want, feel free to use our town hall also to tell more about gamification in the Cosmos and about the role of Crypto Dungeon validator in it, because we really respect this enthusiasm and we really respect all you do in the field of the gaming in the Cosmos, and not only, and the decentralized governance. So also, if you are a community member of Signal DAO, and if you are a Signal staker, so if you stake as GNL, we will send you Signal. And we want to support this community. This is small community, but active community. And in the same time, we want to show that, friends, we didn't choose name Signal because of your DAO. We was choosing the name Signal because of the Sputnik, and Sputnik sends Signal. And this is, I think, very nice idea to send Signal to SGNL holders. After they will have SGNL and they will have Signal. And they will understand, this is two different tokens. This is not the same. Yeah. After community jungle from Rambo. Rambo, this is very nice person who make a lot of jokes about crypto, and he have a very nice community. This is mostly like fake translation on the crypto, in the crypto jokes. Like the Terminator is killer of Ethereum, and so on, and many jokes about Polkadot, and very cool jokes and funny jokes about Injective in Russian language, but they have very nice and funny community. Of course, we will, because they always tell something good about Cosmos ecosystem, and they like Cosmos ecosystem. Of course, we will distribute some tokens among those. This is not the full list. This list will be updated. We are in the process of getting better connections and looking for the criteria. So if you are representing community that is contributing for the development of the Cosmos ecosystem, we will add you too. So NFT holders, if you, we will add more NFT collections, but for now, Sin Garden, collection eligible, NFT holders of the Scene Garden, NFT holders of DeFi Geek, and of Pigeon Bandits, of Wired Friends, because all these people are contributing for the Cosmos ecosystem. This is Scene Garden collection. This is DeFi Geek collection. This is Pigeon Bandits collection. This is Wired Friends collection. Most of these NFTs you even can stake on the NFT interchain NFT staking platform. You can stake a lot of and get the reward for the staking of NFT. And our friends who made Pigeon Bandits collection, also creators of this platform, so they contribute a lot. And if you stake your NFTs or if you have it on the hands, you will also eligible for the drop. Very nice. We will add more different collections, NFT collections. This is it will be the full list will be before the launching of the mainnet. Also, early users will get drop. So for now, you already can send crypto by the Twitter usernames. Yeah, I already show it to you. You can send crypto by Telegram usernames. I already show it to you. When we will launch testnet, we will also test a lot of Sputnik app. Those who will test it, send crypto, will also be eligible for the stake drop. So all other parts, I will be very fast. Yes, like 100 million will go to community pool, because community pool will pay transaction fee for those who still don't know how to do it. 100 million signals will go to the liquidity pools at Sputnik DEX, at Osmosis, at Astroport, Dexter, SourceSwap. Maybe more DEXs will be to make the arbitrage, trading, blah, blah, blah. StreamSwap platform, very cool, nice platform. You can remember this platform about, for example, Flix distribution. Yeah, you remember it was Flix Osmo, Flix Atom, Nolus, like Quasar, Passage. So you will see here Signal, Atom, Signal Osmo, Signal USDC, la la la. So we will distribute kind of, where is this? Near to 10%, like 50 millions of signal, and we will not take these funds for ourselves. We will add these funds to provide initial liquidity on Sputnik DEX in pair with Signal. So we will sell some Signal after create the pools. That's we have initial liquidity that people can start to trade, add liquidity, so on. Of course, 50 millions of Signal will go to the validators with vesting for 1 year. So those who will validate and contribute for the Sputnik network will get their own self-bond that will be available for them in 1 year. Developers, those who develop blockchain, development of browser version, development of iOS, Android, website, Telegram, Twitter bot, Discord bot, blah, 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 blah. So this is huge amount of job. They will, developers will be eligible for 6.3% of initial supply. Ambassadors, those who will spread information about Sputnik Network, creating content, guides, documentation, translation guides on the local languages like Sri Lanka, German, French language, Ukrainian language, any language. If you have no local language, Finland language, Suomi, yes, so on. Feel free to contribute Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Mandarin, so any. Running local communities, so on. So those who will contribute for the humanitarian part of the Sputnik network will also share kind of 5% of initial supplies. And advisors, Advisors, as usually, it's like a big people, like who know other good big people who have good connection. So for the assistance in integration with important infrastructure projects, for getting valuable advices and for networking, advisors will get 1% of initial supply. Why so big amount? Because these people will help us to be on some DEXs, projects, integrations, like not little people, but with big connections. Tokenomics of signal will be based on the deflational model. In the first year, inflation will be 44%, second year 21%, third year 14%, and after no more signal. After inflation will be 0. And in 3 years, we will reach maximum supply of 1 billion tokens. But if we will have 0 inflation, why the validators will validate the network? Why the stakers will stake tokens if no more efforts? Because we will transit to post-state blockchain security. Because Sputnik Network upchain, it's a part of the post-state blockchain. And post-state blockchain, as you can see, this self-tokenization and exchange module. Post-state, it will be modular blockchain, and we do it module by module. So at first, we will do this economical module. And the Sputnik exchange upchain will be the part of the post-state blockchain, and validators of the post-state blockchain will provide security to the Sputnik Network upchain. They're totally the same like interchain security. They're totally the same as the Stride get the security from the Cosmos, or Neutron get the security from Cosmos. Sputnik will get security from the post-state. What will be with validators? We tell validators, you was validating Sputnik Network. Now, do you want to validate post-state blockchain? Just migration. No problem. For the delegators, stakers, who was taking signal, we will tell, friend, before it was the separate chain, and now we give you citizenship of the decentralized digital post-state. The signal tokens are also part of the economics of the post-state. You kind of lose nothing, you just will receive unit. But don't stake signal anymore in the Sputnik Network upchain for the rewards. You can still stake it to govern the Sputnik Network app, to govern the Sputnik DEX, to choose the swap fees, so on. But not in for the getting rewards for the staking. For the staking, we will rewards for the staking will be in the unit. You will get unit, so provide liquidity signal together with unit, and you will get rewards from the post state, not from the Sputnik network. For the liquidity providers, yes. So instead of the rewards for staking and rewards for the providing liquidity, you will receive unconditional income from post state. Little bit another name, but totally the same structure. So after we will transfer security from the Sputnik network to the post-state blockchain, we will still have some tokens in community pool, and we will burn it. So we will decrease maximum supply on, I think, on the 30%. So all the tokens that still will be in the community pool, we will burn it. So the max supply will fall down, became less. So, and the future of the Sputnik app, it will one of the key elements of economics of infrastructure of the post state, and the functionality of the Sputnik app will be developed using the post state blockchain budget. And if we have increasing of the functionality, but still stable amount of the signal, no more new signal, nothing arrived, but more and more functionality, people use it more. What it means, the price will grow up. No more new functionality, but it's not means that people will stop to send less tokens. It means no more new users, but we always will have the same level of the users that will make the price kind of the same. New functionality means new users. More people buy Sputnik, more people use Sputnik app, the price goes up. No more new functionality, the price stable. So in this case, we will such a very interesting tokenomic model. So the roadmap, now Q1 come to the end, and with most of it we already finished. DevNet, preparation of documentation. As you can see, I show you this documentation. Preparing public GitHub. I already show you GitHub. Preparing testnet. Accepting application from validators. Preparation of ambassador campaign. Negotiation with projects. Selecting networks. Searching for advisors. Website creation. Browser version. Bots in Telegram, Twitter, personal account. Social networks, all of this we are doing right now. Most of the parts already finished. So next quarter we will launch testnet. We will start to test in browser version. We will start to test personal accounts. We will create mobile application for iOS and Android. We will collect data about delegators of validators who will validate Sputnik. We will finish the list of networks, communities, and NFT collections for StakeDrop. We will make distribution via stream swap. We will launch ambassador campaign, launching application for early users. We will test Sputnik, the Sputnik app. So next 3 months, April, May, June, will be full of testing, and July, August, September, we will launch mainnet, we will distribute StakeDrop, we will launch Sputnik DEX, Sputnik D app, we will up a lot of IBC reliers with most of the networks, we will launch full functionality in browser version, mobile applications, and we will start make integrations with different crypto wallets from Cosmos ecosystem. Our target group, of course, Cosmos Station, Kepler, Leap. Q4, it will be implementation of existing DEXs and the functionality and liquidity pools under the hood of Sputnik app that you can, in Sputnik app, exchange on any DEX. One application, any DEX exchange. Some routers like exchange from this to that by the IBC, very fast, very nice. And of course, we will implement more functionality of other Cosmos projects because we are project for Cosmos ecosystem. We are not competitors. We don't want to compete. We don't have competitors in Cosmos ecosystem. We have only cooperators in Cosmos ecosystem. We want to bring new users to other projects, not to take their users. So in all the times when we can use functionality of other projects, we will use functionality of other projects that our users start to use their projects. In the case when no functionality like we need and like our users need, we will implement our. It will be beautiful win-win collaboration. In 2025, we of course will implement EVM networks like Ethereum, Polygon, Optimism, Arbitrum, its endless layers of the Vitalik Buterin. Of course, we will implement Solana. Solana centralized, Solana not cool, but the price grew up. So our users want to use Solana. Nice, we will do it. we will people will have possibility to create provable staker profile to receive airdrops. What does it mean? You come to the personal account and you link your addresses where you get the drop and don't sell it. And you tell friends, you can check in the block explorer. I get the drop of dimension, I get the drop of this, of that, and I don't sell it, I stake it. So who I am? Brilliant hands. And we after tell to the projects, hey friends, you are looking for the list of the people who will not sell your stake drop. We have such peoples. Look, they can prove that they didn't sell their drop. And of course, projects are interested to distribute airdrops among the people who will stake their coins, not sell. So we will just combine needs of the projects with needs of the airdrop collectors. Yeah, also, of course, it will be implementation of issuance of personal tokens. Oh my God, so long. I will tell about it a little bit later because already 2 hours I speaking and it's really not enough and it's really a lot to tell, but not enough forces to do it. And also it will be, we will look for the solutions of implementation, something like Binance Pay to Sputnik app. It will be some integrations with banking service like a Crypto.com card or like some other crypto cards. And we will try to issue Sputnik Pay payment card. You have crypto on your card, you pay with the card. On the back, some service like a MoonPay, I don't know, exchange your crypto on the fiat and pay with fiat, but you don't do nothing, you are just pay with crypto. And 2027, it will be transiting the security of Sputnik Network to the security of the decentralized digital post state, burning, remining signal tokens from the community pool, granting citizenship to stakers and liquidity providers, unit drop for stakers and liquidity providers, and it will be the new age of the Sputnik Network. Whew. Friends, I hope everything is kind of clear, but if not, feel free to ask the questions. But if no questions, it's also very good because I speak already kind of 2 hours. And this is really not easy because yesterday was the town hall with Russian speakers and it was 2 hours, 40 minutes. Oh, whew.
Hey, Vladdy.
So, thank you, friends. Oh, Admiral, hello. This is our friends from the
with Signal. Yeah, with SignalDAO. Did you guys already discuss at all about the name and if you might consider another one?
Yeah, we was. I was telling about this that we will make the community pool voting in the among the not only among our community, but also we will do it on the using Cosmos ecosystem Twitter just to understand how the people think. And we will do it by the wish of the active Cosmos ecosystem users who will vote. And we will create the list of the some alternatives, and we'll ask people to choose some any options that they think is the best name for the token. And we, of course, will explain that this is because already we have SignalDAO in the Cosmos ecosystem, and how users like the community think it's okay to have a Signal and SGNL token in Cosmos ecosystem or not, and how the community will make the decision. We will do like community want.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. And I just want to say, us raising like our concern about it because we've had the Signal brand in the ecosystem for a couple years. We're still like very supportive of you guys and your project, and we want you to be successful. And so I really appreciate that you guys are willing to have a conversation about it and
And
consider something
moreover,
else.
in
So
any
thank you
case,
for it.
if community any decision will community make, but even if it will stay Signal, we will make the Signal drop to SGNL stakers, or if it will be any other name chosen by the Cosmos ecosystem community, we will also support, and all stakers of the Signal DAO SGNL will get dropped, because we think this is the good way to connect and to support active Cosmos ecosystem communities.
Okay, thanks a lot. Yeah, I just wanted to let other people know what was going on. Sorry, I was late because we have
Not
different
a
time
problem.
zones.
Yeah, but I will.
But
I
thank
was
you.
speaking.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was telling about it. But will be the record after we can see it in the record. Yeah, I already told about this situation, and I was explaining that we start to do the name Signal not because we want to steal the name of the Signal DAO or something, just because Sputnik sends signal.
Yeah, for sure. I know you guys have good intentions and you've always been really good to us. So thank you for that. And yeah, I just wanted to ask. So cheers. You have a good day. Thanks.
Yeah, but also feel free, maybe as the Signal DAO and SGNL stakers will be eligible for the Sputnik drop. Maybe you want also tell some words about what is the Signal DAO using, because we also will make a record, maybe now not the biggest amount, but today is the Saturday. We understand that a lot of people not in the digital world, but in the record, people will learn more about Signal DAO. Feel free to tell more about what are you doing in Cosmos ecosystem, and maybe more people will attract to the Signal DAO.
Well, very simply, it's basically like a collection. It's kind of like an art collective. The token is used for people who are contributing to it, releasing art and things like that. Most of what we do is associated with NFTs. I'm on the Stargaze team as well, but most of our NFTs have been released on Stargaze. We're like featured at NFT NYC this week, and we're getting like more and more traction in that area. So some of that is not, always closely associated with the token, but our brand is like the Signal brand. And that's what we do all the NFTs under and things. And the token is, we're trying to build a collective, kind of like art, like an artist-owned kind of art collective thing for publishing games. We've produced a game as well that people can play that uses NFTs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, but we've been around and, slow grow. We started on Juno. Everybody knows the challenges there. But yeah, we're nice guys.
Today with us also, Crypto Dungeon still with us, or Crypto Dungeon is not here, but he was, and they also starting on Juno, also making games, and also understand your situation too. And we also will make the drop of Sputnik for the Crypto Dungeon. I think we need to use this Townhall for the better communication and networking, because I think we have a lot of crosses, and Juno one of it, and the gaming. We were speaking also about the games, the presentation of the game. So I'm pretty sure that we have a lot of things to collaborate. Admiral, feel free to send me all the links, or I even give you the admin role, and you can post all the information about. Wait a second. Crypto Dungeon and 1 second. and promote to admin. So yeah, feel free. I gave you admin role, and you can now post information about the Signal DAO, about what you're doing, about the NFT collections, and so on. Feel free, because our community chat, it's not the totalitarian sect. We can speak about everything in our community, even not about the post-human validator. So for us, more important the communication between the community. We don't want to become a Krishnaites who just telling about only one. We want to have a wide vision and meet with the interesting projects. So feel free to use our community as the field to tell more about Signal DAO and art and NFTs and gaming.
Cool. Yeah. We do big, our whole story is about alien contact. So we put big challenges out. We're building one right now. When we do, maybe we'll share that. I think it could be fun because I know you guys are into the same stuff as us. But yeah, thank you so much. I didn't mean to like promote or anything, but I really appreciate you guys being open and talking with us. So thank you.
We're always glad. We think that the whole Cosmos ecosystem is cool because of this inter-community interaction. Because not only projects have interchain connection, we have inter-community connection that makes our lives more interesting and more beautiful. And this is so interesting. I think this is, if not the community, Cosmos ecosystem will not be so brilliant like it is.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Friends, if you have any questions, feel free to turn on microphone or to write by the text. I will glad to answer if you have something to tell or you have something to offer. This is the best time. And if not, also not a problem. We appreciate participation on all levels. Just to listen is already participation.
Hello.
Hello.
I haven't questions, but if it's possible, I would like to tell about my collection expedition.
Yes, of course. Can you share the screen?
Oh, yes. Just
it will be much more better. Yeah. Better to see than to listen.
Absolutely. Translate. But first of all, I want to say thanks for this town hall, and I think that this will be a short presentation about my collection. But why not? Why not? Okay, expedition. It's just not a bad PvP NFT collection, and you can see the animals that went on Arctic expedition. This, like this, and this. I have a Twitter page, Discord server, and a website. Here we can see some animals and links. Yes. Just a second. Now these are just a good PvP pictures. Let's see that will happen next. It's interesting. And I think that's all I want to say for now. The collection is being created now. and it will be on a Stargaze.
Who's going to get this? Will that be possible to buy it, or what's the plan to distribute it?
Now, the collection I created now.
No, the question is who is eligible for these NFTs? Will be white lists or pre-sales, or who will get these NFTs?
Yeah, I understand. Thanks a lot for the question.
It's not going to be distributed over the active members of the Cosmos communities, or what's the plan? Yes. I've heard about it a little bit. So I've heard, yeah. So yes, can you tell us a bit more about it?
DeFi Geek community, people who have DeFi Geek NFTs will be airdropped these NFTs, my NFTs. Yes, active people in Broha community, and maybe some else.
What about the Posthuman community? Any plans?
Yes, it's on plans.
So is that a big collection, or what's the amount of NFTs going to be?
One second. It will be, I think, 1,000 or a little bit more.
We will appreciate if you will give some white lists for the Posthuman community, that our community members also can get the possibility to have some of these NFTs. But of course, as you wish, but we always will glad to support. And of course, we also glad to support creators and builders. And if this NFT collection will be distributed among different Cosmos ecosystem users and the Posthuman community, we will glad also to make the signal Sputnik drop for the holders.
Yes. Thanks a lot. It will be cool, I think. Thanks for listening.
Yes, always glad. Friends, the main idea of the Posthuman validator is to develop community, and most of our funds we invest in the community, and we always glad for the enthusiasts, creators. That's why we want to create so many different SubDAOs, and we invite you also to join NFT SubDAO, to have better connection between different NFTs collection in Cosmos ecosystem, but also to create Posthuman NFT collections and so on. And if you have any idea and if you want to implement it, we will glad to support our community members. We have treasury, and I totally sure that we don't need that this amount just grew up in the value. For what? Like the treasury, we need treasury to spend the treasury to make some good deals to develop the community. And what is the development of community? It's a development of each community member. More better for the community member, more better for the community. So because the community made of community members, this is the community for the members, not members for the community. And that's why if you have any ideas, feel free to speak about it, and we will find the best technical solution. So friends, on this good moment, I want to tell you, thank you very much. We already 2 hours with half. And now it's time to edit this video and publish this video that other people can watch it in the record tomorrow, after tomorrow, so on. But thank you for those who was online, who was telling something, asking questions, just listening. We always glad to see you, and I hope we will meet in the material reality together and we'll speak more. Bye-bye, friends. See you soon.